Everybody, I am Sacred, and a heartily welcome to you all, and thank you all for joining me in our new adventure, in our new Let's Play of Hearts of Iron 4. How you see, we have a complete new background. What we are playing is vanilla, by the way, with the newest DLC, which is called, you can guess it, Together for Victory. Here you can see the Together of Victory background. The game is called Torch, well, the update is called Torch 1.3.0, and it got released today, like 9 hours ago. Let's get straight into the game. So let's select the scenario and go. Well, these are the countries of the Commonwealth, which we are able to play. The question is though, what do we want to play? So let's see. Let's go for other countries. There we go. So Canada is now a Dominion. The Dominion of Canada. The Dominion of Canada, the British Raj, is modified. South Africa is modified. Well, I told you already that I'm going to play two countries, New Zealand as well as Australia. Well, I told you both. I told you all already that I am going to play two countries, and well, we are going to play in this DLC as the Dominion of Canada. As the Dominion of Canada, so we are going to support our British war, our British our allies in the war against the fascist German Reich. Let's get straight into the game. We're gonna play a regular. Well, we might get fascist or even communist, that's not sure yet. We might even conquer the US. That's complete up to us. Complete. We're gonna see that. We're gonna play on regular and with historical air focuses turned on. Difficulty settings will be set normal as usual. Let's get into the game then. Alright, loading graphics. So this DLC, so let's check our focus tree. We are a Dominion. Well, after a Dominion, you know, you can get free, but currently we are a Dominion of Canada. So, the Dominion of the British. So let's see, we have a complete new focus. But to be honest, this focus I saw in a modification already. Therefore, I think they used, well, a modification. They put it into a modification as actually and used it, well, modified it a bit. So we can strengthen the Commonwealth ties, or we can do patriation. So I would say that, well, we don't want to be that boring, do we? Burn the royal portraits, swastika clubs, sport the blue shirts. Let's see. Join Germany, spot the sky, fascist, school of the eagle, demand from North American alliance. Canada requests North American alliance. Communist Labour Total War Committee. Well, it's really interesting. Spot the water revolution. Well, the main question now is, do we want to strengthen the Commonwealth ties or do patriation? I'd say let's go for something interesting, not always the same historical thing, and go for patriation. There we go. That's set. Technology of the basic drill will be production, construction, as well as engineering. Even have a boost on that, yeah. Well, our economic capacity is in total 5 military, 1 naval, and 13 civilian. I'm just gonna build more civilian factories, like one more here. Therefore, let's build that. Excuse me, we have 3 military factories. Well, not so many though, so I don't need tanks. I will cancel that. Our sports, Q of 18 pounders, for equipment, that's planes I need now, I only as well, therefore, well, I mean, you don't have a big choice. One here and one here, then it's done already. There you see, level of 5, fully exhausted. We need 2 tungsten. Well, that's the problem, we only have 3 available, therefore we don't want to import tungsten. I will import steel rather, because I needed steel. Let's get it from the United States. We have 3 dockyards. Well, I think that you might go fascist. That is yet to see. And let's continue the game then. Check our army. We have 13 divisions in total. We have district militia. Well, they are not that good. Our army is only 87,000. Well, now it's nice. Now, like you can see, your army strength, which is tried out in the field. So that's a good thing. Let's see. We are doing the patriation. Let's see, swastika clubs, school of the eagle, a plan for dominance. I think I will go for a plan for dominance. Yeah, I'll go for the fascist. I won't join Germany. I will go for the sports synarchist bias, School of the Eagle, and then demand Labrador and Newfoundland. Let's check the comments. Supply the Red Army. Well, I mean, defense scheme. Join Comintern. Support the World Revolution. Canada United. Halifax shipyards. I don't know actually. It would be quite nice to be communist as well. But I mean, the US is a. Well, I'd say I don't know. I don't think we can really beat them. Like they are so strong, to be honest. Well, I have to build. Yeah, look, I need to change my policy. I need to get rid of the civilian economy. That's really not That's really not working things out into our favor at all. Let's see. We have absolutely no tungsten. It's minus 45%. Yeah, because of the resources. Well, I know. Do I need to import tungsten? Oh, it's only one though, but fine, I'll do it. Import tungsten from the United States. Let's do that. We can increase that one more level. Training our army. Well, I might catch the USA off guard, because if I declare war early to the US, we might catch them off guard. And well, if it fails, we will simply restart this let's play. I don't wanna, well, I want that you see everything we do. We are a part of the Allies, therefore we can see everything what our ally does. But we are going to go for patriation. That's for sure. That is for sure. Because well, it will be boring. We wouldn't play a major role in the war anyways. The US and the UK would do the main part. Therefore, we are Dominion. We can get free soon. Well, I like that factor. Time has come for Canada to reduce its ties to Mother England. We are a grown nation with a destiny of our own, looking to the continent and across the Pacific as much as to England and Europe. So, the really question which I'm asking myself is, am I getting fascist or communist? Well, if I get fascist, then communist committee, max volunteer. School of the Eagle, let's see. To surround and contain the American beast, I see. I think I will go for that and see how well it works out. Yeah, so the Americans actually have two fronts, so yeah, I'm gonna rush for that path, but we have to hurry with our militarization, because okay, after this I'm using 10 for I'm using 10 for consumer goods. Why in the name of God do I have the Great Depression? That's why. Canada seeks immediate patriation. After breakdowns in negotiations with Westminster, let's select the focus first because I continue leading. Let's see the clubs. After breakdowns in negotiations with Westminster and an unprecedented 63-hour debate, the Canadian Parliament has overturned the British North America Act, instead ensuring the Canadian Constitution in laws untouchable by the British Parliament or monarchy. Although not an anti-British move in its own right, it signals a move away from the Commonwealth policies of the old empire. While a natural step to take for any country wanting to ensure their future stability, it does nothing to alleviate the already tense state of global politics. From sea to sea, Canada will be free. Yeah, from sea to sea, Canada will be free. We got mechanical engineering. We're gonna go for mechanical computing as well, but 232 days. That will take some time for sure. Commonwealth research uses 10%. That's nice. That's nice. Well, what I'll do is I'll focus my army into that area. The American, they have 60% national unity. It's still quite much. Yeah. You never know. We might meet an unprepared enemy. But we have a really need of infantry equipment. Our military is lacking it. Lacking it completely. Sport equipment. It's really have a 10. I'm using like from my 10 factories I'm using 17. When can I get rid Public power, that's only construction speed, nothing National Housing Act, that's all nice and good, but when I can't get away from the Great Depression, how you see, there is like no focus for that. It's somewhere here, I think, sent in the zombies. Well, the time has come. That isn't the zombies. That's like where you send in all of the men. But like I can't find anything here. If they a motorized army, bits and pieces. Well, it all looks quite nice. Defense of Canada. Regulations, war bonds. Oh, the Spanish Civil War. National spy declared war on a spy. Now we have something to watch. Let's see. Well, they modified the theater as well. They have. Oh, look, we have defensive, offensive. That's nice. Well, let's see. Let's rename it to the home front. Home front. Well, look how fast the war is progressing. It's unbelievable. I know in the first stages of the game the war was simply so insanely slow, but now actually it's gained on pace. Well, I think I will go to war against the... Well, my plan will be to stay on the continent here. But I don't like the Germans, therefore... Let's see, well, I've... No problem. Well, let's see. But I won't support the Germans. There's no way I'm gonna support them. Well, our core population is 10 million, therefore we have a conscription crisis among French Canadians. Minus 30%. They don't want to conscript. National Spain. Interesting. Yeah, I need to reinforce my army first. They are all trained, so let's stop the training now. So, they're all trained. Well, the Republicans are being pushed. Let's be clear, they either captured Madrid. The Nationalists captured Madrid, so look to that. Well, I'm gonna see, well, I mean, I really don't need that provinces. Labrador and Newfoundland, it's of no strategic use for me. We are gonna straight continue with the... Oh, we can't spot the blue shirts, why? We have to become fully independent and fascist first. Uh-oh, that will take some time. Well, Ben, it's time to improve our industry, that's for sure. Let's see, not modernization, crown corporations. Robots, heroes, where can I... Bits and pieces, that's interesting. World Enterprise and trade. Canada wheat portal, that's all goods. Yeah, let's just do that, for example. Select technology, dispersed or concentrated. I think because of the efficiency base I'll go for the dispersed industry. Yeah. Then I'm gonna modify and select a fascist demagogue truck crates. The Canadian people have a noble history, a history that's been made to forget under the weak and cowardly rule of Liberal Party. They claim to represent the people, but can't so free build a state and force the will of the people only by spilling the blood of these traitors can we fulfill our destiny. The fascist speakers in Dominion of Canada have made no secrets of what they think is our current rulership and political system. Speeches like these have tapped into a public dissent that is particularly pronounced in the more conservative sections of military. Higher ups may, however, spoken in sympathies. Our daily change is 0.3, that's quite nice actually. So in 10 days, if it continues, we'll have a change of 3%. It's really nice. Plus, we may get events. We are a Dominion. Plus 100, counter 103, 103. I don't know what that country means, to be honest. Well, whatever. Dominion of Canada. Well, I'd like to know, like, when, well, all these district militias. Stockpile, we need plus, we are only getting 8 rifles per day, that's so bad. Well, I thought I can modify it, but apparently I can't. Why did they add the modify button place when we aren't able to modify it? Artillery, I think I won't need here. Let's go for infantry equipment instead. But that I need 5,000 is really a high amount. Truly, a high amount. The Americans are massing their troops onto our border. I think they are scared. Well, I mean, it's civilians, but we have to overcome them in military strength, which we can't. Look to that. Only one of our factories working. Factories. It's rather a unbelievable thing, but okay. Let's go for our infantry doctrine. Especially we have to get our doctrine up. Grand battle plan. 275 days. Oh dear. They're gonna get General Bert Hofmeister. He sounds kind of German. Let's name it the 1st Canadian Army. 1st Canadian Army. So also, since I am going fascist in our, well, let's play as one of the other Commonwealth countries, I will not go fascist. I will either stay democratic or communist. That's yet to see. And what's the civil war in Spain? The Brits have just, well, they're just securing Gibraltar on Spanish, I think. So the leader of the Republican is actually Jose Diaz, I hope I pronounced it correct, and of the fascists it's Francisco Franco. Yeah, I'm doing the armed efforts. Yeah, we have to do the armed effort as well. The Royal Pacific, I don't need infrastructure, to be honest. That oil thing is good though, but I want the bits and pieces program. So therefore we're gonna do the crowned corporations. Yeah, crowned corporations. We can select something. What should I select? Yeah. Oh, I don't need that yet. I'm gonna do it later. Well, like they added some shininess into the game. For example, here, like the buttons suddenly look better. That's funny, but they look better. Therefore, yeah, they changed that at least. I don't know what I should research here. Military theorist. Military theorist or industrial concern. I'm gonna go for the industrial. Electronics. It's so fat that they still have the... they didn't upgrade, well, kind of, but they didn't upgrade everything. Like electronics research or polymer, what's the refining? Synthetic. What's electronics again? Yeah, 10th Olympiad, I don't care. Oh, it's that way. Okay. Well, I think I'm gonna go for industrial bonus instead. That's more important. So industrial concern. There we go. We are 24% fascist already. Our army isn't growing. The American army is growing on the opposite point of view, so that's not really that good. And we have, wow, look at our navy. Well, was the navy of Canada really that weak? They only had 2 destroyers? I don't know. Was that really the case? I mean, I don't think that that's quite historical if you ask me, but, well, I don't know at that point anymore. Whatever. Let's do the Crown Corporation and actually ready our army here. What's that? Offensive line, the spearheads. Well, you won't have a spearhead, not throughout the whole front, that would be dumb. Here is a major C, so let's say up to here, like that. This front. Well, I want them to spearhead to Washington here. The spearheading attack into Washington DC. Therefore, what's that? That's like new spearheads, offensive line spearheads. Compared to a offensive line, a spearhead will aggressively try to take all provinces as they were there when the order was first painted without adjusting the changes. Prefer spearheads when you need to do overlapping encirclements, cutting off the enemy, or for more controlled small thrust into enemy territory. That's quite nice. But we won't do spearheads, we will do a normal offensive line. Which will be like that. Let's check the line of attack. Seems to be alright, yeah. So Americans get ready. Well, I mean, they can march into these territories. They can march into these. I don't care about them. I will just rush them here. Quickly rush them through. Therefore, no template for what? For trout artillery and sport equipment. Yeah. Well, I don't have. It's simple in enough quantities, and it's still 4,000 from reinforcement, please. Why? So, like, I should have some in stockpile, I think that's for sure, but I don't. Simply don't have anything in stockpile, that's unbelievable. Land and then. Let's check. Oh, look, we even have a music player, that's awesome. Let's see. Russian victory. Yeah. Let's see. Bring a song for the children of World War II. Let's see that. Yeah. Well, I like that now, that you can select your... Well, they are doing good things, but... Well, to be honest, yeah, the DLC is quite good. Yeah, it is. But nevertheless, it should have been a part of the base game, if you ask me. But it isn't, but still, I mean, it's a good thing, but it should have been a part of the base game. The base game was, I think, most of us can even agree on that, a really broken thing. Really broken. Yeah, that's the thing. I don't like that the American army is growing and growing. That's not good. While we are just filling in our equipment and not growing at all. That's sad. We have 87,000 troops. Well, if I have 200,000, I'd say we have enough, but with this speed, I don't think we'll have enough for a long time. Let's speed up the game. Yeah, we can modify our governments. We can change the advisor, can we? Oh, captain of industry. Oh, that's nice. That's for free, basically. Only need 50 for that. I'm gonna pick him. Treaty of Addis Ababa. Oh, let's check the Civil War. Well, you never know. The Spanish control their capital, actually, Zaragoza. Well, I think though the nationalists will win, since we also picked the historical focus. And industry, yeah, Wickers MG and Stokers mortars. Sport battalions, no need for that. I simply need a first need infantry equipment, therefore that isn't so of high priority. My maybe not as well. Well, what can I get? In my industry, I really need better industry. Yeah, let's go for that. Oh, we are wasting time. Okay, like that's done. Okay. National focus, $1 a year, man. Canada run away Pacific. Let's pause the game for a bit. We can't do that. We can't get rid. Well, that's all locked. I have no interest in doing a big navy yet. Not yet. Let's do the Canada. We have to get war bonds, so that's so hard. $1 a year, man, and northwestern Canada. Well, military factory for free, and free oil, so we can't compare with that. Let's go for that. Yeah, we have 18 factories in total. Yeah, look, we are building that for nearly 1 year. Well, it's only one is building it. Bloody expats. Am I trading for artillery? Am I? I mean, tanks. I'll cancel it. That's horrible. What's? Oh dear. But I have only 2 out of 1. Like, how much am I using for consumer goods? To be honest, really, how much? Where is it? Consumer goods. Where can I check it? Well, 30%, but plus the Great Depression. Where is it? Come on, I forgot it, to be honest. Really? I think you could check it somewhere. Here, 11. I'm using 11 factories. Lovely. It's 11. That's, yeah, unbelievable. Unbelievable. That's why we have to get fascist. Well, we are 40% fascist already, so that's the good thing. There we go. And yeah, we must unite the people first. I don't want a civil war. We have to unite the people first. I'll need to avoid bloodshed in the weak Canadian country already. Therefore, that's not a option, unfortunately. Industry, let's go for improve machine tools. Yeah. Okay. We can modify our government. But I'm gonna save it for the civilian economy as well as to change my law and government. So, yeah, that's gonna be. Yeah, I wanna go for the free military factories. Therefore, I need to. How can I get that? So we have to do bits and pieces. Oh, we have to do the bits and pieces program. That's so sad. Maybe I'll do the $1 a year, man. The CCF, KPC is open for 4%. And the fascists are the major power in the country. So prepare defense. Let's go for that. Yeah, have a superior doctrine compared to the Americans. That's our, well, that's an important priority. But not our sole one, but the important priority. We are in 1937. Baby, oh, still, why do they have to unite the people first? I don't want a civil war. I got 2 UNs. Once here, but they are losing rapid, and they're getting rapid support. So our leader will be Adrian Arcont. he sounds French if you ask me. Adrien Arcon. We have done the industry, the Hindenburg disaster. Oh no, the humanity, isn't it? Construction we are gonna pick, as well as radio, fine. Select here what's army modernization. Well, no bad in that. Let's go for the army modernization. Come on, we are 51% fascist already. I'm waiting for the coup d'etat. For the coup d'etat to happen. Coup d'etat. National Unity Party, 51%. If the people want the referendum, we'll hold it. Politics will change. National Unity Party will become the ruling party. So the rapid growth, blah blah blah. Fascist demand referendum. There we go, referendum, and we got it. Here, Adrien Arcon. We are fascist, so we are called still the Dominion of Canada, but because we are a Dominion. Alright, I'm gonna change at once to partial mobilization, as well as to... I can't. Because damn it, I have to do combat to the war. God damn it. Well. Okay. How can we do commit to the war? Commit to the... What? Really? I have to do all of these things, war bonds as well. I can't go to war. Oh, that's sad. Then we have to wait and build up our army then, I guess. Arena 3, whatever, we can select new focuses. Here, theorist. Let's get a military theorist then. Well, she managed to circumnavigate the globe. That's quite an achievement, that's for sure. Industry is top already, can't get better. Air doctrine, I don't care. Leadership purges in the Soviet Union, well, that's expected, isn't it? Marco Polo bridge incident, so the Japs are preparing for war. We got our army modernization. Let's go for interval artillery. Focus. Wait, what? Why can't I go for that? Stop. Oh, we have to get fully independence. Fully independence. Nah, okay. I wanna do one of these, but I really can't. Yeah. Well, let's do the Canadian Infantry Corps. Now we have enough men to establish a corps level formation. The Canadian Infantry Corps is our first corps size group since the last war, which is the Great War in that case, I may assume. So let's radio is done, let's go for the end of the Spanish Civil War, and the fascists have won. Well, surprisingly they did. Not really expected, is it? Huh? Let's go for excavation. I'm not sure. Do I have any resources in my country? Only trust steel, that's it. Canada should have way more resources, because I think Canada was a really resourceful, rich country. Well, it is now at least, but back then I'm not sure. But we definitely should have more steel. We don't, unfortunately. The Americans still have 90 military factories. That's great, that's great. Still they vastly outnumber us in divisions, unfortunately. Japan declared war on Shaanxi and on China. Japan is built up in Chinese border, and after it followed the Japanese declaration of war. Look to that, Manchukuo is a free country. Well, not free, because they are a puppet. Royal Canadian Regiment. Now we can do the Defense of Canada regulations. Yeah. So, Defense of Canada regulations. Here we... Why can't I become free? Oh, we need more political power, okay. So, soon, after we got enough political power, we can get free. That's superb. And Japan captured Beijing instantly. Now we have 2,500 infantry equipment in surplus. That's even great. That's better than better. I'm gonna train lots of district militias. Yeah. Well, I can't go because of the manpower. That's not good. I'm gonna train 2 of them. I can only train 1 division. That's a joke. Of the manpower. I have, well, serious manpower problems as Canada. How you can see, they are really serious and severe. You have to get rid of them. Prepared defense. Yeah. Claims announced. Well, I hope you like these new episodes. We are going to get free in the next episode. Free from the Commonwealth, as well as free from the Allies. So thank you all for watching me. Don't forget to like and subscribe to see more. I'm Sacred, and I'm out. See you all next time, and have a good day and an awesome day to you all.